Hi and welcome to this special program. My name is Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togbo Ashon. It has a focus on the community. Today we are visiting Teshie, a neighborhood called Teshie, where in 2015 residents there invited us over to have a look at a challenge concerning them. They had to walk through a stream called Kojo to access their neighboring community across the stream. We visited there a couple of times, and fortunately a bridge was constructed over the stream. So today we are visiting. We'll be telling you how the situation was initially when we visited and the situation now. We are not ending here, but then to look at the way forward in addressing related challenges for them. In late October, young Nathaniel Ama, a concerned resident of Teshie, invited the news team to report on a drainage challenge the community was facing. In a Facebook message, Ama wrote, "I have a potential news item for you. It's a bridge that got carried away since June 3 last year. Residents in this area have called on the Member of Parliament, Senator Kitidua, and the Assembly members so many times, but they keep giving stories. Please, let me know if you will be interested in following up on this story." The news team set off to the community soon after. Our arrival was welcomed with expressions from a group of angry women. Residents of Teshie have for long had to risk their lives to walk through the Kojo stream to move from a part of the community to another. The fear and frustration were evident on their faces and through utterances.
Say asam ebe say ebe ko hospital me through me crew me ni akwala bia obetru na mame enti ya wansuo na chi sansuo ni yiri say ya ye ni be biara ya fa wo be bridge ye bia ka fa yi pefe na agba school bi fe nya ya school me ni ye fasa nya ho wo nye wo ya bia na fe na agba ha wo wona wo tax ye pene ne ni mo ba nye ka madina bia na fe ba ye ka beto wo sham ko ba ko na ncha kumo na ka gba kumo mi no nkumo so ewo eni na wo se won kpako fe ba ne ba fe ha wo nyama na ewo me pi keti ewo me keti last 2 weeks small boy ko e mami je e bia ne mami ye fast bia ne no eja bambi le akeshi e ba fana so like medumo fana no na me wo gbeke wo ke me nyoete e ke me ete e pata me ya me gboi o ene ha ni gbe yise mo ba ye gbe yise mo e ba wo yi ona na agbene no ni je nyonwe wo me ni wo yo ne ke gbe wa hi oja tuke ba ho nu wa ho nu wo ne ko wo yo ke nyonmo ne ke be hi wo ya.
All efforts to get authorities to support proved futile, prompting them to vow not to vote in the December 2016 general elections.
They are saying that enough is enough, and that if the bridge isn't provided over this river, they are not going to vote. So as you can clearly see, this is the voice of the community. No bridge, no vote.
We have engaged the MP, Senator Kitidua, Honorable Senator Kitidua. She came here a couple of times, promised us, I think about 3 weeks after the June 3 decision. She promised us, and up to now, we haven't seen anything yet. After that, I personally also engaged the assembly member over here. He promised me, that's about 3 months ago, he promised that, in about 1 month, he gave me a specific date and told me that, look, I can bet my life on this. That was his message. And it's about 3 months. He said in 1 month, the Chinese were here to make an estimate and everything. In 1 month, you see your bridge. Up to now, it's about 3 months now. Nothing has been done. We don't even know where he is.
To road and highways, several occasions, they promised us that they are going to construct before the end of the year. The bridge.
As in the end of this year?
Yes, the end of this year.
The year is not yet over.
Yeah,
so you have to be patient.
No. But
by the end of the year, they would have done something
about things, they are not ready. they are not ready to help us. So we decided no bridge, no vote.
Following Metro TV's initial reportage of the situation in early November, Urban Roads Department intervened. About a month ago, we came your way where you actually saw residents having to walk through this stream to cross. It was quite terrible. But today, the situation is quite different. We are here to join the residents because there is progress. At least you have the Urban Roads Department intervening.
We have been given the contract to work, so we are just working. And our time frame is within the 4 months after earthquake, and we hope we are going to do a good job to also.
All other things being equal, in 4 months' time when we come over,
I'm sure
we are coming to commission.
Yes, of course.
She was a jacket. I make a waheko keke. She a make content, I make fin, I make a bridge, I make one, I guess I make two new con hame. Are you call? She be an element.
When we visited in December, work was in progress with the residents beginning to heave a sigh of relief. Some were, however, skeptical, thinking beginning the construction work was a ploy to get votes from them. They thus feared it would soon be abandoned in case of a change in government during the 2016 elections.
Okay, we're so happy to see this construction going on, and we are grateful. But there is one thing we still pray that even if in the election, even if there is a change of government, whichever government wins, we pray that this will still continue. It shouldn't end, because there have been instances, I wouldn't give it, but there may have been instances where there were projects going on, and then when there was change of government, projects halted. So even if there is a change of government, the project should still go on. That's one thing we pray.
It's January, elections over, and a new president sworn in. We are back at the Teshie cordial stream site. Contrary to the fears of the residents, the work is steadily progressing. Residents are now much convinced that construction of the bridge would be completed successfully.
We've diverted the river into the main bridge, which will be in about 2 months' time.
In 2 months' time?
Yeah.
So work is moving on steadily?
Steadily, progressively, steadily.
Right. So you can see him, talking with much optimism. But is the situation same for the residents here? I want to invite them and then hear their take on the issue.
Pace. At the pace I am hoping it will be. At the pace at which it's going on now, there is nothing to worry about from my perspective, or from my view actually. And I'm hoping that it will actually go on in this at this same pace. If it goes on at the same pace, we will make a lot of progress.
They were thankful to Metro TV for sustaining their reportage of the challenge.
Great, so that is the result as the outcome of what we collectively did at that time. And today, cars could walk without any difficulty, and it then shortens the time that they had to, initially use a very long route. It is not the case any longer, such that they have to use long routes before they reach their nearby communities. Today, I'm joined by the residents. I'm sure you recall this face. Moments back, you were watching her expressing frustrations. Let's get to speak with her and see if the situation is same. Obviously, I'm sure the storyline will change. Welcome to Metro TV.
Thank you.
Oh, fine then. Mambi ekwabu echekucho. Nina me kwabu enomle amena kashi owie ke musunsha. Ye gota ne. Mene musunsha owie non ken ko ya lo story echaki.
Oh, bia na yo wadro mo na kankra mi danyeshi. Sibe yo wadro mo na beni wo wie be ko ne wo bridge e abafia ha wo. No wo ben na agba ye bridge hi.
Ni tagi okwe Daniel Bafeko bridge ne ke Benaba Fe bridge ne me chake mo ikeba.
Oh, chake ma agbo eba. Ya ke kun ebele ko mi nu en wo fo ke ya fa ase bi unfo ke ba fa ase. Si bia na yo wadro mo na bia na bridge na ba fe ne fe tu chake mo agbo e ba mi e ha wo bele mo ko cross wo fa adon bia na kolo le pom ba po de nche enyu o chon bridge no ke huo. enyo chon bridge no ke wo be an enyo dro mo na le bridge lafia awo wo ye jo wo ye bridge hi bia ne
me so anema na me di twa bi wo anema ne beto nsuo no na asai me so beto nsuo anema wa ha ya na me de bia na me boka they say they adom ye kan o ma ya amaye.
Our bridge, we don't have problem with it now, but with the road, since we don't have gutters around, when it rains, it gets flooded, and I mean you can't pass here. People cannot even walk through the mouth to come and buy, and we are finding a lot of problems because of the gutter. So if we get the gutter, I think we'll be okay, and the bridge is okay, but I think we have to widen it a little so that when it rains, it will not overtake us.
You began this whole initiative. How do you feel seeing the difference?
It's better than before. Because previously, I remember about 4 years ago, we used to go through the stream every day. You have to go through when you are going out, go through when you are coming. So if assuming you are going out and in about 4 times, you have to go through 8 times because in, out, in, out, in, out. I can recall very well one day I was going to buy kinky down there and then the rain started. So I had to wait I was hungry. So I had to wait till the rain subsided and the stream calmed down before I could go back home. It was so much an uncomfortable situation.
Tell us how the situation is now. How is it helping the community members?
Okay, so now it's better. You can ply the road with your car. If you could see cars go in and out. It has opened at least the community to business also. Those who make blocks at the other side can move swiftly with their blocks to anywhere they want to go. So it's better. It's better now.
So it's catering for those who use foot as a foot bridge, sort of, and also as a bridge for vehicles, and then stimulating business and social interaction among the residents. These are the differences the initiative has brought to the community. But then there still are some concerns.
Many.
Share a few with us.
Okay, so there are no connecting drains. So anytime it rains, the water still floods the road. And when it rains heavily, sometimes the bridge actually overflows. A few times the bridge overflows, especially when it has carried a lot of waste from upstream down. So when it has carried a lot of waste upstream down, you see it blocks the bridge and it overflows its banks as well. I'll be very happy if the connecting drains are made. And this road is one road that can ease a lot of traffic on the Spintex road, because all the cars coming from Teshie who are going towards Medina can easily use this road to Flower Pot. It connects directly to Flower Pot. It connects directly to another bus stop called Second Boutique around DBS area. So this road, once it's made well, it can ease traffic on the Spintex road and even the new one they are making. So it's a good access road that can ease a lot of traffic. We are so happy, Metro TV. Thank you a lot. We called you and you came. You at least helped open our community and link the two communities together.
Once na ba fe bran wona gota ye wo hia hia e ka moko due ye podenche e ko le ye hia gbanye telenu a wo hedu na wo kwa wo ko jo mi sana at least e chesho le gba ten but na private cars wo moko yen moto moko yen bicycle moko hedu no taxi ka ho na ka no somo ya nu ami e twahwe mo lole e twahwe mo mi na chole e bicycle no e moto yi but na ka mi mo le hu na nu tata achi ne kan ya bua mi kan ka ba ka se be ma no ya obi ane ebo modern den che ha wo
Finally, assemblyman eba dry bi no he wo due yi wa.
Da bi je na kan je aka ne ba dry bi no yo ni mi je ka mo kontu no ko yo kucho mi o le aka mo kontu no ko yo kucho mi o le ka tun ni hu no sa no ka funja because one to wa mo si maka bra cha se le kan ta no mateshi e bo mo de ko ta bi na je ka je gon no gbekan ba so won wala ka kola le no e wa le bed aka ba nye ne hye wo hia gbeka wo hia gba bi na lo no le wo nye wole aka gota de fo kaja yiten gbe ba nye ne ba wo jo mi gbe ha bo no le wo nye wole sikaji anya afe ke ba jo mi gbe ha wo kon wo he ba jo ko bo ni afo na ni ajo na atwa so gba no mi na ka fe se ba fe mi ni e ba afo gbe no mu ntata la gba ten le hu npa sha ka gota ye nu e ba tata asi ba yi gota me ka bete ko jo mi wo na agba ko mehu ni no bo mo de ko ni gota na afa ka ja itengbe e mo de ne se wo kutu am hu ya bia na nwe ha wo ko no fa na fa fale tonton hu pe wo wona ka no fa no fe fan
enwo na wa ko ji assemblyman yi Ojogba ni dromo na eye bi ene shi no yo o ka ko lekeji gota e ba on ke ba wa bi ene dromo na eye bi e wo wa so ni wo ke la gbasani ni e ma no mi ke ha wo ni mi na ke shi ewenyo ne ke nye mbele sa ke shi o condition e shi ni ona bo ye bi ene le esane efe egbe an eja ka chi eta shi o ko gbe kuna
no ni wo ya ke ni no ni ke le ka ji gota ba se be ni ba le la sembe man le kele ete ne abo nupa ma ne no nupa fa na ke na wo ni bi no aka fe gota mi ni le ba anya fe jo nupa ni nye se da me wale ne ba anya ni gota e ba no akutu amie ha wo no ni wie na kan yi no wo nupa ka me bo to e ba me wa sembe man ko no akutu amie ne fe fale ha wo
What assemblyman ni woba move ke ya enwo igbomo ni Ojogba ni kemishran Ojogba ewo woba sumo ni wadabushi but obe wono ko don we have spoken with a key resident here and she's mentioned that look the bridge has brought about real-time difference for them in the community, but they are also praying that the connecting drains to this bridge will be constructed as soon as possible. Fortunately, well, she was praising the assemblyman for doing a good job for them, but also praying that the connecting routes will be fixed. Fortunately, just when she was talking, the assemblyman arrived. So he's here to answer and then clarify a few issues for us. Welcome, Honorable.
Thank you.
You overheard the residents praising you and acknowledging that, look, you've been very hardworking within their electoral area. And they've commended you for playing an instrumental role at this bridge. However, they are saying that when will the connecting trains be constructed?
As you speak right now, when you go up there, you could see the contractor working. Mm-hmm. So it will be connected to this. After that, it will go about 50 meters.
So is it an affirmation or confirmation that indeed the construction ongoing at the top, which of course you could see shots of it, would be extended to reach this bridge we are seeing?
Once the contractor is on ground, we make sure at least by 6 months you will see the bitumen on the road here.
All right. So not just the drains, but also this road will be tarred for the residents.
Yeah, that's it. It will be tarred.
Okay.
And another contractor will continue. That's the Mante Carpenter. From here going is called Mante Carpenter.
A different electoral area?
No, the same electoral area, but the road. Yeah, this Agbisan Mangoto Street extension.
Okay.
And from here going is Mante Carpenter. Okay. So another contractor too will be working from there. Yeah.
Right. So we've heard the word of the assembly member indicating that, look, in 6 months' time, we shall see real-time difference with regards to the drains, with regards to having this road tarred. Currently, it is not tarred, so it's quite difficult plying it with your car. So we shall follow up in due time. But quickly before you go, there is a complaint that some of the sewage system within the neighborhood isn't working properly, such that on this route, as you could see now, fecal waste
have been dumped on the roads.
Yes, on the road. So you are even
aware
confirming
of it.
Or aware.
But once we don't have the drains, this is what we're going to face. By God's grace, the rain is coming on, so very soon it will be a problem of the past.
But even if there are drains, it will be quite unfortunate to see fecal waste from people's homes being connected into the drains, Honorable.
You know, I've been here with the environmental officers a couple of times. But you know, sometimes you bring them here, instead of them following up, they sit at the assembly, expecting the assemblyman to do their job for them.
Okay.
But I say, we should thank God that the drainage is coming on, so all these problems will be a thing of the past.
Okay. Thank you very much for speaking with us. So we've moved from the initial site where the bridge is and moved on to the construction site where the drains are being fixed. You early on heard from the assembly member. We are here to speak with the site engineer and then the foreman. You could see them right on site, busily working. So let's move. It's a steady move. Lest I fall down, I slip off and then fall. So currently I have with me here the site engineer ensuring that everything is in its rightful place. Welcome to Metro TV.
Hello, thank you.
Your name and designation, and then the institution you work with.
Yes, my name is Teshie Aluti Hammond,
Okay.
and the company's name is AB&K Limited.
Okay.
Yes, we are the contractors that we awarded this contract to construct a 6.5 kilometer road project. And the title of the project is a dualization of composite project, Teshie.
Okay.
That is 6.5 kilometers. We started from Anuman. There's a place behind the Legma Hospital. We are doing the road works over there. We've done the gravel works, the sub base. We are yet to do the base and then seal it. Then we've moved to this place too. We want to do the drains both sides. And then
Starting from the Lekma Road, the
yes.
Teshie Link Road,
yes,
all the way to the Kojo stream.
That is it. And then through the Penny Road. Yes. We are doing both sides of the gutters. That is the size is 0.6 drain and then 0.9 drain. And then after the gutters, we have to construct the road, which we are yet to do it. But we are believing that within a very shortest time, we'll finish with the drains and then start with the road works.
What are the timelines?
It's 24 months, but we've already spent a lot. I mean, time is far gone. But we are
When did you start, and then when is it supposed to end?
In fact, we started last year.
Okay.
Yes, so we have by the end of, I think, middle of next year, we have to complete all these projects.
Okay.
Yes.
But how about the drains? At least when are you looking forward to finishing? Because we spoke with the assemblyman earlier. He mentioned 6 months. Is
Yes,
it feasible?
Yeah,
You are the engineer.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's what we told him. In the next 6 months, we have to finish all the drains over here and then start with the road works.
So in 6 months' time,
Yes.
can we come over and then verify?
Yes, you see a total change in this area.
We've seen situations where the contractors would start the work, and at some point they will be expecting that the government would settle their funds, the pre-financing arrangement, but sometimes it doesn't come as expected or as the contractors expect. And then they end up abandoning the work. Aren't we going to see some of these things? Are you really hopeful that the money will be settled?
Oh, yeah. In fact, this time round, you see, anytime they give contract, they've already budgeted. Yes, they have the budget for the project. So there's no way that you execute a contract whereby payment will last for a very long time. When you do to a certain stage, you can raise a certificate, then you continue. Yeah, I hope this time round, things are not going to be like those days. But now everything is smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aluti Hammond. Now I'm moving to the foreman. See him with his colleagues right there. Early on when we came, they were busily working right here. Welcome to Metro TV.
Thank you, sir. When this work is going on like this, we do face a lot of challenges. You can see at your back there, the pipe being cracked and all that. And we are pleading with the community and then the people around that. They should be patient with that. This morning I get a call, they said some of them have reported some cases to the waterways that they are not been getting water for about 2 weeks now. And all is a gradual process. You see, we have to get the drain done before maybe all these pipes can be fixed. So when it's happening like that, they should take time for us. At least they should come to us so that we can explain things to them before maybe they get into the top there. If not, that it will cause a little bit trouble.
So we end this edition of the program right here. Remember, we visited 2 sites within the same neighborhood. One where a bridge over the Kojo stream has been completed, bringing some level of comfort to the residents and they being able to transact their businesses and then move from one end of the community to the other. This is the second site where roads are being constructed as well as drains, and they are hoping to complete the drains by the end of 2020 and then by mid-2021 complete the road for the residents. We shall continue to follow this up and then keep you updated. From Teshie Pede within the Lejokuku municipality or constituency, this has been Gabriel Ni Obodai Togbo Ashon and David Kwaku coming your way with this interaction. Bye-bye for now.